have set up over 1,000 global delivery centers in about 80 countries across the world. India's IT's core competencies and strengths have attracted significant investments from major countries. The computer software and hardware sector in India attracted cumulative foreign direct investments inflows with $43.58 billion between April 2000 and December 2019 and ranks second in inflow of foreign direct investments. For today's event, we have around 20 Indian IT companies looking to join hands with Uzbekistan companies for a win-win synergy. For our Uzbek friends, let me introduce you the Electronics and Computer Software Export Promotion Council. We are a body under the Department of Commerce, Government of India, to promote trade and cooperation in the information technology sector. ESC has over 2,000.
Sorry to disturb. Would you please speak little slower? Some moderation of speed is required. I have just got a request.
Sorry. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
For others to understand better over here.
Sure.
Thanks.
We'll take care of that. So let me brief you about the Electronics and Computer Software Export Promotion Council, which we call as the ESC India. ESC is a government-sponsored organization to promote trade and cooperation in electronics and computer software sector. ESC has a membership base of over 2,300 companies across the country working in different verticals of IT and electronics. And you are welcome to connect with ESC for any services, any connect you need in the Indian industry, and we will be happy to assist you in pointing you to the right partner in the right field that you are looking at. So our services are complimentary, and you are most welcome to contact us at any point of time for any synergies that you are looking at with the Indian counterparts, and we can connect you with the right partner at any time that you want. So with this, I won't take much because it's a B2B. We want that more of business to business meets happening, taking not much of my time. May I request our chairman, Mr. Sandeep Rudla, to please speak a few words. And before I conclude, I must again share my sincere thanks with Aditi ji, the team in our mission there, and particularly Mr. Partha Sathi also. He is a great friend and support to us during our previous initiatives also from the Uzbekistan. And may I invite Mr. Narula to kindly take on that now. Thank you.
Okay, Vikram ji. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope I am audible well. Good afternoon to all of you. We have Madam Aditi from Consulate Embassy Uzbekistan, Mr. Gurmeet Singh, ESC, friends from industry from both India and Uzbekistan, ladies and gentlemen, Namaskar. In fact, when I just got the message that we are going to have a virtual business meet between India and Uzbekistan, I just refreshed my history knowledge and realized that the relationship between India and Uzbekistan are centuries old. In fact, right from the Mughal era. Many Uzbek people still settled and now part of India as the citizen. We have historically very good memories and connection with Uzbekistan, with many of the milestone meetings and accords signed in Tashkent. Among the top and most controversial has been the accord between India and Pakistan. That declaration was also signed in Tashkent and still known as Tashkent Declaration. We have revived the ties between India and Tashkent and also had a Uzbek-India business forum on 22nd of August 2017, which became very popular, and we had signed a lot of business contracts between the two countries. Continuing in the same spirit, we feel that there is a huge potential between India and Uzbekistan, which we need to tap. And as a council, I must congratulate and compliment our secretariat led by Mr. Gurmeet Singh, Mr. Vikas Gupta, and Mr. Vikrant acting as team to initiate various virtual business meets, and one of them is being done today with you. In fact, India is known for software services and, of course, Taj Mahal, which conveys the strength that India is a peace-loving country with a lot of love and affection for the guests, for the businesses, contracts. At the same time, we also have a lot of strength in software and services, which we want to cement with a closer participation with Uzbekistan. And that is why we are here. In fact, as just mentioned, India is one of the largest sourcing destinations for IT needs of the world, whether it is a semiconductor, whether it is a satellite or various equipment backed by software engineering from India. Today, we have about 143 billion of software exports taking from India as in 2020. And we also have tremendous electronic export taking from India, which in the last year saw a jump of about 43% and reached to close to $12 billion. Of course, in this business, we see a lot of synergies happening between India and Uzbekistan. In fact, the major of the business that I just mentioned in terms of exports also come from sectors which are in small and medium enterprise in India. In fact, 90% of the IT business that is happening between India and US and Europe is originating from SME sector. We have strong 6,000 IT enterprises which are micro and small and medium, which constitute about 98% of the SME sector. In fact, ICT business meet among SME on both sides will open new business opportunities. And our council, which has got about 2,300 members, 70 to 80% of them are the SME members, which are from the small and medium sector, based on the size, turnover, and the investments. We hope that SME sector from Uzbekistan can grow with the Indian SME sector, with we providing the platform which we have started today. Bilateral relations between India and Uzbekistan have been cordial and have grown steadily over the years. There have been very high-level visits. Recently, Uzbekistan has been sending candidates under the ITEC program since 1993. In fact, Uzbekistan students are regularly availing ICCR and Kendriya Hindi Sansthan scholarship, and I'm very happy that they are learning Hindi also. At the same time, Indian faculty is also visiting Uzbekistan institutions as guest lecturers, researchers, and imparting the training for technical, academic, and engineering in Uzbekistan. We have a very close affinity between the culture of India and Uzbekistan. As I just mentioned, a lot of Uzbekistan people settled in India, and we have very common food and cultural heritage. Indian movies are very popular in Uzbekistan. This is what I heard of and I read. And Uzbekistan has been regular into movie distribution chart as far as the Indian movies are concerned. India and Uzbek jointly produced film Hoichi Unlimited, premiered in Uzbekistan on 31st March 2019. Coming back onto the historical visits, we have our late Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri, who instituted the cultural institution, and Indian cultural teaches Hindi, yoga, Kathak, and also hold cultural performances across Uzbekistan. Hindi is taught in several schools and universities in Tashkent. Mr. Khaldun Sultanov, State Advisor to President, and Mr. Rultan Beg, Justice Minister, represented Uzbekistan at the concluding event on 2nd October 2018 of the week-long Mahatma Gandhi International Sanitation Convention. Government of Uzbekistan agreed to release postage stamps of Mahatma Gandhi during 150th birth anniversary year-long celebration. Well, as I said, today's platform is all for business between companies from Uzbekistan and India. And I will not take much of the time on going back to the history, but this is just the insight on what is the relationship that has been between India and Uzbekistan historically and also in the recent past. Based on this relationship, I believe that the cementing of the ties between the companies from India and Uzbekistan can grow and can take further leaps, especially in the current scenario where we have a lot of crises to handle, and we as a joint venture or as a partnership can grow together in the respective territories, while the Uzbekistan companies having some strength can use the Indian companies to tap the market of about 130 billion people in India, and the Indian companies can take advantage of the strength that Uzbekistan companies possess and get into the Uzbekistan market and also the market in the adjoining countries. I will also mention about our flagship event, India Soft, which we have been organizing for the last 20 years. To the best of my knowledge, companies from Uzbekistan have participated in this event and have used that event to grow their businesses. We will be having 21st edition of India Soft happening in March 2021. This year, we intend to have two formats of the show. One format will be the physical format, the traditional exhibition that used to happen for the last 20 years. But seeing the current crisis, we also intend to have a format of virtual exhibition for India Soft, for which we are working out the dates and the other formalities. In addition to India Soft, which is a show primarily focused towards software and services, we also intend to have a show focused on the IoT business. Those who are keeping pulse on the IoT business, I would like to share that the IoT is the next big thing happening in the world. There are various estimates world over which says that the IoT numbers in terms of quantity would be something like 50 billion pieces by 2025. In terms of, in monetary terms, this business is going to take a big leap. This is what we understand from various estimates, various forecasts. Keeping that in mind, we in India intend to prepare ourselves for keeping our company ready to take on to the world market in the IoT. We have planned one IoT show that is named as AIoT World. Again, we will have two formats of this show. One is the physical format that we intend to have sometime in November, December, and also the virtual exhibition of the same show will happen a couple of months before. The dates are still not finalized. So I will request for Uzbekistan companies to prepare themselves and see how they can participate. In fact, for both these shows, we have a program of postage buyer where Government of India, through our council, sponsors the ticket for traveling from their country to India to attend the show. We also provide other hospitalities and accommodation facilities. Of course, there could be some nominal fee for that. but largely it is sponsored by Government of India. So it's almost hosted by a program. In previous events of the India Talk, we had about 200 exhibitors, and this year also we hope that we will have about 200 exhibitors in the India Talk. We also intend to have about 100 exhibitors from the IoT domain, showcasing their products and services in the IoT segment. So both the shows could be very beneficial, could be very advantageous for the companies from Uzbekistan. And the details for those shows will definitely be shared with the exact dates as and when we are well clear about the event taking place. Because of this uncertainty, we're still not very clear on dates. With this, I will take leave, and I must convey my thanks to all of you for taking time and listening to me patiently. I will leave the floor open for business after I think Madam will address the event. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sandeep Narula ji. May I request Aditi ji to speak a few words, and let's be the floor open for both the companies to start their B2B. Please unmute yourself. Aditi ji, can you please unmute yourself? I think your mic is muted.
Good afternoon, everyone. And I have with me over here Mr. P.K. Agarwal, Second Secretary Commercial as well. And just to be brief in my introduction, India-Uzbekistan relations have been robust, have been growing since the visit of Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi in 2015 and 16 over here, visit by President Medvedev in October 2018, and immediately in January 2019 to participate in the Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit. Uzbekistan is one of our important strategic partners in Central Asia, having extended a line of credit, that is soft line window of $1 billion to this country, having extended $30 million of grant projects. Both these facilities have been availed by Uzbek government, and computerization IT products have been a major component in line of credit as well as grant assistance from India to Uzbekistan. We have received so far large computerization and installation of smart classrooms throughout Uzbekistan, throughout the higher education institutions in Uzbekistan. This is one of the major requests from the government over here, and the companies over here are also part of this request. Other opportunities over here is installation of data centers, setting up of data centers, and A to Z e-governance projects. This country is now opening up. Large opportunities are present in this field, along with e-governance and digital economy. Having this year declared by President Medvedev as the year of digital economy, along with other major aspects. Here, the focus of government as well as companies is digital economy and e-governance. And other area that may be of interest of Indian companies may be the capacity building and programming, like we have in our country, NIIT. Such kind of programming capacity building institutions are also in demand, especially in youth over here. President Medvedev, in his meeting with Prime Minister Modi, has also underscored the importance of setting up a working group on services. IT will be a major part of this, which is in process of setting up. And the preferential trade agreement, which focuses basically on trade in goods, aims to take the mutual trade between both countries to 1 billion. But as underscored by both the leaders of India and Uzbekistan, the trade in services in coming years is going to be a major part of cooperation, collaboration between companies between India and Uzbekistan. So thank you very much again for participation of both Indian as well as Uzbek companies, and we can leave the floor open now for B2B interaction.
Let me formally convey our sincere thanks to our mission there for organizing today's meet. And let me also acknowledge the presence and participation of one of our very senior officer in the Department of Commerce, Mr. Arun Goyal, Joint Secretary to the Government of India, is here with us. And we also have the opportunity of participation from some of our very senior colleagues here, Mr. Veer Sagar, our Vice Chairman, also joining us. Thank you so much, sir, for today's participation. And may I request Mr. Vikas Gupta to let the floor open for the B2Bs today and take this from onwards. Mr. Vikas, please unmute yourself, and thank you so much, all of us, to join us today. And let's start the B2Bs from here now.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone.
My best wishes to all of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Now, I will invite the Indian side one by one. I will speak out their names, and I would request them to introduce themselves and tell everybody about the products and services. And my other request is that not to elaborate too much, just give you introduction in just less than a minute's time. So we have with us Mr. Hitesh Solanki from AM Webtech Private Limited. Mr. Solanki, are you there?
Excuse me, can I take 2 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Good afternoon. My name is Parthasarathi. I am working as an advisor in the IT Park of Tashkent. I have come from Government of India, STPI. I hope many of the IT industries knows about Software Technology Park of India, STPI. I have come to this country on behalf of the bilateral understanding. I have been working as an advisor to the IT department, which has created an IT Park. This IT Park is similar to our Software Technology Park of India. So the policies are also similar in line with STPI. So industry the IT industry is working in Pakistan or in Uzbekistan, they get all the tax benefits similar to what we have in India, like STPI. In addition to the income tax benefits, another advantage is the employees of the IT industry who is working here also get the tax benefit. Similar to our PPF, the employees will pay only for the pension fund. They will not pay any income tax. So entire corporate tax is exempted, individual income tax also exempted to a certain of the EPF or the pension fund amount only. They can be part of any part of Uzbekistan, still they enjoy the same benefits as the extended in STPI. All the capital goods are, you can get it duty-free import, you can do it. You can, while interfering and talking to you, I want the Indian industries to understand. This is similar to the STPI concept. What started an IT park in last July 24th in Pakistan? Actually, right now I'm sitting in another state called Gujarat. I'm working with the Chief Minister of the state creating an IT park. Now we created 2 IT parks in another region called Andijan and the Fargana Valley. Very shortly we are going to inaugurate IT park in Bukhara and another state called Karakal, Pakistan. Shortly afterwards, it will open in this place called Gujarat, from where this place, the president of the present president has come out from this place. So opportunities are existing. The country is fast, reforming very fastest way. As our Mr. Ajit has told very clearly, lot of bilateral understanding is happening. Our Government of India is willing to support on various projects. Coming to IT Park, we are doing the IT policy like STPI, and we are creating the capacity building through IT Academy, similar to what we are doing in India. Plus, we are trying about 1 million coders are getting trained under the IT Park project. These are the few things I want to share with the IT industries in India, so that some of the specific questions you may have this type of mind, so which we can avoid the time. That's an interesting thing I am saying this word. Thank you for participating, every one of you, and giving an opportunity. Especially thanking our Commerce Minister and ESC for this initiative, and also thank our embassy in Tashkent for the wonderful cooperation, doing excellent support and cooperation. Thanks for everyone.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Parthasarathy. Now, may I invite Mr. Hitesh Solanki to give introduction.
Hello. Greetings to all. I am Hitesh Solanki. I represent Webtech Private Limited. Basically, we help businesses to get digital transformation and we build digital processes, and we successfully transfer the brick and mortar model to the digital platform, which is the digital transformation for them, and we also help them with the digital marketing to utilize all the recent opportunity available in the modern markets, and we help them in adopting the technology and building the ecosystem around it. So I will send Webtech. Thank you.
Yes. Now, next is Mr. Mitesh Dave from Apurva Computers.
Good afternoon, all. Myself, Mitesh Dave. I am from Apurva Computers Technologies Private Limited. We are a manufacturing company. We are producing hardware in terms of industrial computer, in terms of small computing like mini PC. So we produce very small computer like Core i3, Core i5, Core i7 that we can mount under the table or behind the LCD. So we are producing an industrial PC where it is used for all automation and design. And we produces the PC with a different specification like Core i3, Core i5 or the Celeron. Also we provide the customization in the I/O ports like multiple LAN ports or multiple serial ports. So basically we are a hardware company and we are supporting in all kind of hardware devices. Thank you.
Yeah. Mr. Yogesh Sharma from Atlanta Systems.
Hello, good afternoon everybody. I'm Yogesh from Atlanta Systems Private Limited. We are basically a leading IoT solutions provider and hardware manufacturer based in Delhi. We have our R&D and house manufacturing facilities. We are exporting to over 25 countries, and we are also into web development, product development, and tracking devices. Thanks a lot.
Mr. Ashwini Kumar from Batoi Systems.
Greetings. My name is Ashwini Kumar. I represent Batoi Systems as its Director and CEO. We offer cloud solutions and services in India, USA, Middle East, and Europe since last 10 years. We provide security solutions, cloud hosting, storage solutions, and software applications in different business verticals, including banking and finance, manufacturing and logistics, retail and e-commerce, media and entertainment, and government and social sectors too. I thank ESC for this opportunity. I look forward to speaking with interested companies and discussing the possible business synergy between us. Thank you.
Mr. Hitesh Goswami from CompuCare India. Mr. Hitesh, are you there? Okay. Next we have.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Mr. Hitesh.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm from CompuCare India Private Limited. My name is Mr. Kamlesh.
Okay.
We are in the field of Internet on Things. We are manufacturer for safety display boards, pollution control display boards, accident display boards, etc. And industrial Internet on Things, IoT based production monitoring system, end-on system, pick and place robots, robotics kind of products we are manufacturing in Gujarat, Baroda. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Kamlesh.
Yeah.
Next, we have Mr. Pankaj Bhatia. He is from DRC Systems. I would like to request all the participants to speak very slowly so that everybody can understand. Thank you.
Sure. Okay.
Hi, this is Pankaj from BRC Systems. We are part of Intelligent Group. Well, we work on web development, mobile app development, and enterprise solution. In enterprise solution, we provide products on e-learning and ERP solution, wherein we can help university, college, or start their e-learning within 24 hours. So we have complete range of products related to web and app development. We are based in Ahmedabad, and we have also corporate office in the US. Thank you.
Mr. Anurag Ashok from eSmart Systems.
Hello. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. I am Anurag Ashok from eSmart Systems. We are a R&D and I research and development and innovation focused on the based out of New Delhi. And we have a common criteria EAL 6+ certified development lab here in New Delhi for building smart card operating systems, secure elements, for all kind of cryptography applications. And we also have capabilities in system integration for large government CID projects like driving licenses, building smart card trading systems for electronic passports, electronic driver licenses, and in addition, we have a patented IoT solution for real-time location and wireless physical access control. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Mr. Nilesh Maheshwari from eMorphis.
Hello. Hello everyone. Hi, this is Nilesh Maheshwari from eMorphis Technology. And eMorphis is a software product and services company major focused on IoT, health tech, fintech. We are an R&D company, work with client as a partner and extension of their R&D. We have deep expertise on IoT hardware design development, firmware development. We have our homegrown platform with the name iThings for remote monitoring and control of any field devices or any devices in the industrial environment. We are working on products for product predictive maintenance of motors. Apart from this, we are working on latest technologies in services domain, in like Salesforce, Dynamics CRM, RPA, mobile and e-commerce, cloud infrastructure development. Currently, we are working on our own homegrown video conferencing platform with the name Samvad, which is focused to integrate with enterprise softwares in healthcare and education. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Mr. Satish Kumar from Everest IMS. Mr. Satish. Okay. Next we have, I think this is a repeat. Okay, next we have Mr. Shashi Nair from E-Link Software. Mr. Shashi Nair, are you there? Mr. Anshumani Bhushan from Genesis Gas Solutions. Mr. Kapil Chopra from IntelliGame. Mr. Abhijit Sharma from Logic View Analytics.
Yes. Hi, hello everyone. This is Abhijit Sharma. I am here to represent Logic View Analytics. We are a pure play data analytics and data science company, and we have been working in the digital space for last more than 5 years, and we have also developed a world-class end-to-end big data analytics tool that is our in-house tool, iData, which we have developed using the latest technology, that is Apache Spark and Hadoop. Our main focus, we are focusing on the domain that is healthcare and finance, and we also have capabilities in enterprise web and mobile application development along with the IoT. We are also proficient in the cloud services, majorly on Amazon Web Services, AWS. Thank you.
Mr. Avanish Dubey from QSum. Mr. Avanish?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Avanish Dubey. I represent QSum Technologies. As our name suggests, we are a quality-focused company. So we are only operating in the area of software quality assurance, or in other words, software test automation. So we have a cloud-based test automation platform where you can automate tests for any kind of application, starting with mobile applications or web applications or ERPs, and in an end-to-end business process test automation space we are operating. We have been working with companies in New Zealand, Australia, Singapore, UK, and of course India is our home. So of course we have been working with Indian companies as well. And I'm excited at the moment at the prospect of partnering with Uzbek companies now. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dubey. Mr. Rajan from RNR Datalex. Mr. Rajan? Ruchi Singh? Yes, Mr. Rajan, yes.
And we are a ITS company, and we are focused in providing IT solutions to both untapped verticals globally. Our product is ERP, which is exclusively designed for retailers, traders, service centers, franchises, and dealers. And our strength is in providing innovative service solutions by helping the government customers to face security. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Ms. Ruchi Singh from Root Project Consulting.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Ours is ISO 9001:2015 certified company. We are Dell partners, and we work for customized solutions on cloud-based and web-based mobile applications, and we do have our own products as well. We work on facial recognition systems, that is hands-free touchless solutions for access control and for security purposes. Besides that, we also do customized solutions on facial recognition. Thank you. I thank ESP for this opportunity.
Yeah. Mr. Dharmesh Acharya from Radix Web. Mr. Dharmesh, you need to unmute yourself.
Okay. Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, ESP, for hosting this event and all Uzbek friends for attending this. We are a company called Radix Web. We specialize in consulting and development for web and mobile applications. We help companies to migrate their legacy applications to cloud and also do product re-engineering on their products. Help companies to attain digital transformation on meaningful way. Another two products we have, one is a SaaS-based product which is called On-Print Shop, where we help print companies to automate their entire business operations. And we offer industry rxweb.io, which is an open source framework built on Microsoft.NET, which is a cloud agnostic. So I invite all of the people to take a look at rxweb.io, which is our contribution back to the industry as a Microsoft.NET based open source framework. Thank you, everyone.
Mr. Sujay Rao from State Pro. Mr. Sujay. Okay, and lastly we have Mr. Manish Vig from World One.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, Mr. Manish.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much for the platform to me and to the delegate members from Uzbekistan. This is Manish.
Mr. Manish, your voice is cracking.
Yeah, so this is Manish from the World One Group. Is this audible?
Yeah, yeah. No, it is.
Okay. So at World One, we are a cross-border, cross-culture, Indo-Japanese professional services and an international firm. We specialize in providing the gamut of consulting services, including IT consulting. And in the IT domain, our services are bundled along with solutions, specialized in automation of manufacturing, IoT, IIoT, industrial automation, ERP systems, and we also doing a lot of work in the education space. CIS is an interest area for sure. We do a lot of work with Belarus, and we represent a lot of education departments there. So we would be very much pleased to explore possibilities of collaborating with Uzbek companies and providing turnkey solutions backed with a professional layer of consulting service. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Manish. Now, I think with this, we are done with the Indian side. Now, I would like to request the Uzbekistan side to introduce themselves one by one.
Now audible as well?
Yes, yes.
Can you hear? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I am Shakram from Creative Company. We are also resident here at IT Park. And our company mainly specialized in consulting services, and as well as we have a local product that we have developed in cooperation with some government agencies. And our main specialties are in big data technologies, and we also have long experience in CRM systems and order management systems as well. Now we are also trying to expand our AI team. Currently we have few overseas partners, and we have few projects that are in the NLP area and other AI fields. So yeah, that's in short description. Thanks.
I think we have NAPA team over here. NAPA team, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi everyone. Do you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay. My name is Islam. I'm from NAPA team, and NAPA team is the area of the strategic goal of what we do is creating the best possible environment and infrastructure for information technology development. And we are aiming to become the efficient action hub for development and transfer of new technologies, factoring and all players, investors, corporations, universities, service providers, and marketers. And in November last year, we successfully launched the first disruptive stage of technical concept. We open NAPA Edu file demo version of technical. And this year we started the second stage of our project, NAPA Technical. It's a business incubator. I think it's all.
Thank you, NAPA team. I think we have representatives of Byte Technology, Mr. Awaz Kundashir.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes.
I'm the General Director of Byte Technologies company. My name is Awaz Kundashir, and I represent my company here. Our company was established in 2004, and we are specialized in sector of electronic document and management system for our government companies, and billing systems for our gas consumption in Uzbekistan. And also, several years ago, we began the information security systems. We began develop the information security systems for our government agencies. Our main product is for our government agencies. It's electronic document management system. The name is Germes. It's our own product. It's used about 15 years in Uzbekistan, and our clients are, it's beginning from administration of president and cabinet of ministers and the ministers, about 400 government authorities and agencies. So, you are welcome to Uzbekistan.
Thank you very much, Mr. Awaz John. Representatives of Bitwise and Graphite are the same, I think. So, the two companies left are now Akfa and Moroccan. If representatives are here, would you please introduce yourselves? Akfa LLC or Moroccan LLC? Mr. Furkat Yusuf. I think both Akfa and Moroccan are there. So, Mr. Vikrant, we can go ahead then in that case.
Okay, thank you very much. I have a list of, B2Bs which the Indian companies have requested. I can see that a number of Indian companies, they want to have a B2B with NAPA, Rapid, Technologies, Alpha IT Development. So I think Vikrant has already shared this interest from the